uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And the home opener is underway. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Got him. One down.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Here's Ohtani. The 1-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. On the ground, right side. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Here's the third baseman.
Third baseman, number 10.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. Got him. That's out number 3. Back in Seattle, and taking the ball for the Mets, Sandy Alcantara. What do we need to know here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Ian Happ up to hit.
Ian Happ.
And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. The Mariners strike first. It's 1-0. And the batter now, Geraldo Perdomo. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the third and final game of the series.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Oh, that's in.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olsen, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's the Mariners DH.
51.
On the ground to first. Olsen steps on the bag, and there's 2 down.
Batting
2 down, base is empty. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter. In the air, left field. And that's a foul ball. Comebacker to the mound. To first, that ends the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, top of the second. Number 3 now at the plate. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Here's the catcher for the Mets. Swing and a foul out of play. Check swing went around. No balls, 2 strikes. McLean in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2023. Here's the left fielder. Check swing. He held up, and it's 1-0. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 down, nobody on.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Bottom of the 2nd, and stepping in for the Mariners, Brandon Valenzuela.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Has a beat on it. And there's 1 down. Now the 3rd baseman.
Batting 6th, 3rd baseman, number 15.
Ball.
And another ball. That
Ball
one misses. Ball 3. Fastball right back to the mound. Fires over to first. Just got him on that one. 2 outs, base is empty. This is Willie Castro. And that one fouled off. Well struck right field. Carrying well. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back in Seattle, new inning getting started. Number 36 getting ready to hit. On the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Matt Olson down. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Nope.
Outside. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Battling here as he fouls it away.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And that one handled. He steps on the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
2nd baseman,
Xavier Edwards will hit next. And a bunt towards 3rd. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
Shortstop, number 11.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now it's the shortstop. And that misses. Ball 1. Edwards off of first with 2 away. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save. Half drifts towards it, and that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Mariners, Brian Reynolds. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Now he steps out as time is granted. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one down. Here's the center fielder. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
On the ground, right side. Olsen takes it himself, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's a big power threat. Ian Happ.
Inside ball.
And Ian swings through it.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. Got him. That's the third out. Back at T-Mobile Park. So now here's the Mets DH, Shohei Ohtani. And he hits a ground ball right side and a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
First pitch swing in, went up there with. Plan to be aggressive. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
What do you got?
No, he held up. Pitch out, but no action.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Line drive, could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
That one ripped, but foul.
Ball one.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Nope. Inside. Ball two.
Ground ball up the middle, and that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. Save.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Now batting left fielder, number 3.
One out man at first. Now the left fielder. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-1. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's down. One hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Everything came together for him.
Now
Loud
batting
contact
center
leads to the
fielder,
double. I mean, you
36.
could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Number 36 in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hat takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. And now Matt
Up
Olson
next
up
for
to
the
hit.
Mets,
0
first
for 1.
baseman,
He grounded
Matt
out in his
Olson.
first at bat. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man on second, 2 down.
What do you
Olson
got?
checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Mariners, Geraldo Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo.
The shortstop
that's
takes the
just out.
ball.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the
that's
zone,
out.
and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
There's the strike. And it remains 2-2. Now one missed. That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a leadoff walk. And now the DH. He's 0 for 1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 1 away. And here's the first baseman. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And now it's 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion.
Swing and a miss. That's a
Up
strikeout.
next for the Mariners.
Now the Mariners catcher, Brandon Valenzuela. Fly to center his first time. The M's with the tying run at the plate. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
2-0 count, you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
The 2-1. And there's a ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Payoff pitch. Got him looking. And he's registered 3. Back in Seattle,
Leading off
ready now for the
for the
5th
Mets,
inning.
second
Xavier
baseman,
Edwards
Xavier
up now for the
Edwards.
Mets. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
What do you
Checks his
got?
swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. Out towards right center field. And a quick out, number 1. Back to the top
Now
of the
batting,
order.
shortstop,
Here's the Mets
number
leadoff
11.
man. Way out front for strike two. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside low. Full count now. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So I'll make at first. New pitcher for the Mariners, Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you feel the ball.
Runner on the go.
No, he's in there. Safe.
Save. Man at second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Morejon. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Half moving under it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Mariners, number 15.
Third baseman, number 15.
Foul ball there. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Willie Castro. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. In the air, left side. On the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Brian Reynolds here. Popped out and found ground first time through.
Brian Reynolds.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Gets under it. And that's the third out. Back at T-Mobile Park, top of the 6th inning. Number 3 digs in now. Mets going with a pinch hitter, Ildemaro Vargas.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Vargas in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 0-1 now. On the ground to the left. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And here's the catcher, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ripped, but it curls foul. And that one hit 97 on the gun. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And that one is lifted in the air. Coming on. Brings it in. 2 away. Here's the left fielder. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled, flips it, and very nicely done for the out. Bottom of the sixth, and stepping in for the Mariners, number 28.
Center fielder, number 28.
Ball one there. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Fouled off. He was late. And that one is in the dirt. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just off the outside edge. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. This one in the air, center field. And makes the grab. And there's two down. Geraldo Perdomo up next for the Mariners. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
This one in the air, right field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's back in Seattle. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, number 36. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. On the money. Nice play. Here's Matt Olson.
Up next for the Mets, first base.
Mets going with a pinch hitter. Andy Diaz. Looking to start something with one gone.
Number 59.
Mets going with a pinch hitter. Number 40. Looking to start something with one gone. On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Edwards now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2. Stays alive. Man at first, one away. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's ripped into the outfield. And there are two outs.
Now batting, shortstop, number 11.
This one in the air. Under it. And that is that. Last chance for the home team. In now is the Mariners DH, number 51. Very high with that one. And that's ball one.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
to the right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. One away. Big time out leading off the home seventh. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Got him swinging. Down to the last out for the Mariners.
For the Mariners.
2 down, bases empty. Brandon Valenzuela now at the plate. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. This could end it. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Ready for baseball here in New York.
Tonight,
Ian Happ up to hit.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
And we're underway here in the home opener. Gets him to chase after that one. Soriano in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Got him. 1 out.
Batting second, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
One gone, runner at
51.
first. And now here's the veteran DH. Up the middle. Touches the bag for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Now it's the shortstop.
Nope, outside.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 1-1. That one missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And there's 2 down. Here's the third baseman.
Third baseman, number 10.
Laser could be extra bases, and that's going to get into the corner.
All over that one right there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location. Definitely
inside.
A swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Just off the inside edge. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A 2-run blast. And the Mets on the board first. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Here's the catcher. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
To the right side, Castro. That's the inning. Top of the second,
Leading
and
off
stepping in for the Mariners,
First
number
baseman,
25. The next pitch misses. Ball 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 away.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
That was straight queso right there.
This one in the air center field. Has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Now the third baseman. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Ball one low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Tosses to first. That's the third out. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, number 3. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. 0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. To the right side. Oh, great stop. And he's safe at first. Matt Olson up to the plate.
Ball.
Check swing. He held up. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. A 3-run dinger. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. Fouled off left side. That's out to center field. Under it. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And now it's 1-2. Lined into right. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1.
Shohei Ohtani.
Ball, that's in.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Started after it, appeal to third, and he went around. Ruled a swing. That one misses. Full count now. And that's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Ball 1.
Ohtani, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That's out.
That one not close. 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Number 3 can't hold up, and that's a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That's outside.
Got him swinging for the K. Back here in Queens, and stepping in for the Mariners, Willie Castro.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. In the air, left field. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. Here's the center fielder. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Almost got him. And a ground ball to first. And foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at second. Just off the outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Tap foul at the plate. Half lays off. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2. Got him. That ends the frame. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Here's the left fielder. A double and a run scored his first time up. In the air, right field. Reynolds on the run. That's out number 2. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Foul!
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Mariners, Geraldo Perdomo. The shortstop takes the ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 1 up, 1 down.
No, inside.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. And that skips in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. Adios. Pelota. All muscle to center field. And they close the gap. It's 5-2. Now at the plate, Brandon Valenzuela. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Valenzuela measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and he's a native. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that is that. Back here in Queens, bottom of the fourth, Matt Olson up now for the Mets.
That's a ball.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. On a line out towards center. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bunting for a hit. And
Nope,
that's a foul
foul.
ball. 0-2. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the Mets
number
order.
11.
And the batter will be the shortstop.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Make it. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Willie Castro. Out towards right center field. Long run. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
That one fouled off.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder Ian Happ. Now pitching for
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Tyler Rogers.
Tyler Rogers.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Got him swinging. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So now here's the Mets DH.
Seattle,
New pitcher for the Mets. There's Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. In the air, left field. Happ drifts towards it. He's got it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
This one in the air, center field. Happ on his horse. But it's the center fielder who gets there. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Geraldo Perdomo. Hit on the ground to short. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. That's a hit. And a man aboard.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Hit in the air, center field. Under this one. Takes it in for the out. And up next for Seattle, Brandon Valenzuela. Just missed. Off the mark there. And it's 2-0. Tied him up inside with that one. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2. Breaking ball misses up and in.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2 now. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Under it. And that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the catcher for the Mets, number 35. There's a line drive to left field. 1 down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Ball, that's in.
Check swing called strike. That is strike 2.
Ball 2.
Ground ball right side. Castro sends it to first. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He'll touch them all. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count is 0-2. Back foot slider ties him up. Back here in Queens, top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Mariners, number.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Taking over on the mound. The Mets, Aroldis Chapman.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Throw on to Olsen. 1 pitch and 1 out. This is Willie Castro. 1 for 2.
Yep, that ball went out.
And a swing and a miss there. Chapman, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. 1-2 now. Swings and misses. Down to the last out for the Mariners. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. They're down to their final strike.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you...
Got him. That's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.